With cruising season in full swing, here's some tips that you can take when trying to get your vehicle ready for some of those long hauls that you may be going on. When you take a FiTech equipped vehicle out on a long haul, some big road trip, some of the things that I would recommend doing before taking that trip is going through your filters, your fuel filters, your air filters. Make sure that everything is clean. Cleaning the fuel filters are very simple. You just unscrew them from the fuel line. There's the canister which unthreads itself, and inside the filter element itself is the cartridge. That cartridge that comes from FiTech, they're all stainless steel mesh. So you could take one of those, put it in a bucket with some mild detergent like 409 or whatever you have, some kind of mild degreaser, and you just kind of scrub the outside of the filter. Then you can blow them dry, and then you can spray carb cleaner on them to really get all of the water or moisture out. Set it out, let it dry out completely, put the filter back together and put it back up in the vehicle would be an easy way to just clean that filter. Also go through, make sure all of your electrical components are working properly. Make sure your AC is cool if you got AC. Make sure your alternator's charging. Check the system, the EFI system under the handheld, make sure you have no fault codes. Also go through some wiring connections, make sure your grounds are secure, make sure you have no spark plugs arcing or anything. But one of the big things with the EFI system is if you want to be extra prepared, you may want to put together a small little service kit while you go. So some assortment of wrenches if you need to change a throttle position sensor or something like that. But that brings in a good point of some service parts that you should be able to get locally at an auto parts store, but is always good to have on hand. You may want to put together a little kit that has a throttle position sensor, a coolant temperature sensor, an oxygen sensor. All these components would be good to have on hand. You can also get a spare injector from our website, FiTechEFI.com. So if anything arises, you have this small component that you need right on the spot to change it and keep going. When you're doing these long hauls, they're very much just like bringing the car out of storage. Just do a once over on the vehicle because you never know what's going to happen when you're out on the road. So you want to be as prepared as possible. So that was some of the tips that we have. Some of the spare parts that you may just want in hand. It's easy to throw in the trunk. They're all small. And that will ensure that you have a really nice cruise and you don't have anything that's going to cause you a lot of downtime or a big tow bill.